Ladies and gentlemen, your following contest is a tag team showcase scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, after the chaos that got things started here, we are actually going to have a no-kidding tag team match between 2 men versus 2 men, or should we say 2 ducks. Looks like the FIP faithful helping get the ducks going here. There's Coach Mikey, as Zach just put it, the master strategist. Always good to see the ugly ducklings here in full Impact Pro, and our first no kidding traditional contest should be absolutely insane to formally kick things off here at Everything Burns.
And their opponents.
I'll tell you right now, Zach, I've waited for you to return this time. Are you on the payroll of OAO? Or at least Snoop Strikes, the introduction you give him is always amazing.
There's been a lot of threats, but because, there are first real contests here, I'm not quite as exhausted, so I can hit that falsetto a little longer.
Well, kidding aside right now, what a matchup here between 2 teams. 2 teams that represent what full Impact Pro Wrestling is all about. Moments away from getting things started here. And I'll tell you right now, man, these teams, you already hear the reaction of the WWN faithful here, split crowd.
I was just going to say, the Orpheum is a house divided right now. There's a lot riding on this tag match to start things off here, and a lot in more referee Kent's pockets here. Snoop's got a lot of entrance accessories.
Ducks taking their time here, getting their gear off. Official giving these guys time to get things formally started here. Here's the reality of the situation. Last time we saw the Ugly Ducklings was back, Heat Stroke 2019, taking the then FIP World Tag Team Champions to the limit, Precipice. Victorious that night, but speaking of Precipice, Evolve 143's FIP kickoff, it was OAO pushing the Precipice, who are now #1 contenders tonight to the limit. Precipice victorious there as well. You gotta think both these teams need a win here tonight in the FIP Tag Team Division.
Well, Trevin, you set the table beautifully at the start of the show here. That really the undercurrent of this show is leading to the biggest week in wrestling, WrestleMania week. And so any victory here certainly will get you on the right people's radars. But in a case like this, you've got 2 tag teams who have each scrapped with the #1 contenders currently. You have to think a victory here certainly gets them into conversation for potential title contention later on.
And I'll tell you right now here, as Rob Killjoy and Hunter Law put on a bit of a clinic, well matched for both of them, like Zach just referred to. WrestleMania week, Wrestle Expo. It'll be Thursday, April the 2nd, all the way through Saturday, April the 4th. And as part of the first day of Wrestle Expo, there is Accelerate, the concept of Accelerate. Brand new concept, a tournament, there'll be qualifying matches, but the reality is all of the talent is not yet announced, and I'll come back to some of who's announced here as, again, look at Killjoy. Already submission predicament here, and now Lance Lude coming. Beautiful drop kick there by Lude. But wait, pin.
The blind tag earlier, but still not enough to keep Hunter Law down.
Yeah, and a quick tag there by Hunter Law. But the reality of the situation is you got to think WWN and Evolve officials watching closely here. Accelerate spots on the line here. Blind tag by Snoop Strikes. Lance Lude now caught by the boot of Snoop Strikes.
Well, Trevin, you and I have followed the careers of these guys, Hunter Law, Snoop Strikes, Troy Hollywood. All three of these guys super talented since day one. But over the better part of 2019, hold on.
No.
Over the better part of 2019, we saw a real change in these three young men. A change in attitude, a change in demeanor, and honestly, a change in results. OAO really started to conquer the world of the WWN for the last quarter of 2019, and you have to think they got to be coming into 2020 with that kind of laser focus to continue that streak.
And Lance Lude there just getting Snoop into the Ducks corner, the wrong corner where Snoop does not want to be. Rob Killjoy is tagged in. What do we got here? Boot by Snoop Strikes, catches Killjoy. Lude, though, ducks the clothesline, and instead, again, Ducks are in control.
And we're seeing a little bit of Duck, Duck, Goose breaking out right now.
Who's the goose there? Double stomp into the pin.
And it was almost a goose egg for OAO with a loss here.
And you can hear right now, FIP faithful still split. Snoop now trying to get his faculties back, but look at Rob Killjoy just so fast gets out of the way, catches Hunter Law, catches Snoop again.
But Hunter, trying to cut him off there.
Well, that's it, and the stop. Oh, but what? Knees by Snoop catching Rob Killjoy as he comes from the top, pinfall. 2 count only, but how about the counter for the counter by the counter? OAO looking great as a team right now, as are the Ducks.
Well, I was just about to say that the Ducks are such an unconventional team. They absolutely are constantly reinventing tag team wrestling, but OAO, so naturally talented, so aggressive. And it's we're getting into a turf war here. Uh-oh. Ooh! Could that be our top chop of the night? I doubt it with John Davis on the card, but you never know.
Let's see what Snoop's got in mind here.
Snoop strikes again.
Shocking. Actually, kidding aside, it was shocking to the body pinfall of Rob Killjoy. Killjoy, though, able to kick out, but this is not the same speed we saw from the Ducks just moments ago as Hunter Law.
Did Hunter just tag himself in with Snoop's foot? Is that even legal?
Honestly, if it was traditional tag team wrestling, the answer would be no. But
FIP, whole different animal, baby.
Exactly. And you can see now Rob Killjoy firing back with some chops of his own, catching Hunter Law. What a boot there from Hunter Law, chopping back. Taking out Rob Killjoy. You see Snoop celebrating outside of the ring.
Say Hunter hit him so hard he hurt his own hand. And the, oh, wait a minute. So you see Coach Mikey
rallying the troops.
This man goes through a lot for his Ducks, including but not limited to time travel, I believe I saw. Wow. What a training regimen for the Ducks, but is it enough to throw off? Whoa.
No, see, Killjoy saw him, exploder suplex, what a counter. And what it was Killjoy there, he saw Hunter coming, was able to steal Hunter's momentum, and instead of a crossbody, you saw the result, but here's Snoop Strikes. And literally demonstrating the lack of rules here in FIP. Things are a lot more lax. Lance Lude managing to contain himself here as Killjoy now putting on a display of his own with the agility.
Oh! Using Hunter's own partner as a weapon against him.
Yeah, the exploder there again, and now Lance Lude tagged in. Bit of a new haircut for Mr. Lude. Looks like something you'd wear.
Possibly. I mean, I like the tail feathers on the back. It's very classy.
Hunter Law is not able to catch Lance Lude. Chin breaker there. On Snoop strikes by Lude, dumping Hunter Law face first pinfall.
Ooh, dangerously close.
Honestly thought that was it. I even saw our timekeeper's hand heading towards the bell there. And this is when the Ducks are at their best. There aren't going to be, oh, come on, Snoop strikes with the attack. I was going to say they're not going to be daunted by their opponents not going down. Usually they hit with a quick follow-up. Still cannot get over the dueling chants here tonight from the FIP faithful.
Both members of OAO sent to the outside. Oh! It's Duck season at the Orpheum.
Well, that's it. And Snoop said he was hunting Ducks. I think the Ducks are hunting Snoop strikes here. Up and over goes both Rob Killjoy and Lance Lude, and now Killjoy's got Hunter Law.
The Hunter Law has become the Hunted Law.
1 for 1 on the punts tonight. And here comes Lance Lude, no, caught by the boot there of Hunter Law. And earlier, Zach was referring to a rather interesting video submitted by the Ducks of time-traveling Coach Mikey, and perhaps he foresaw that double stomp. Is this it? Pinfall! Somehow, a hair away, Snoop strikes is there.
I've sung the praises of the unorthodox style of the Ugly Ducklings, but in terms of unbridled tag team awareness, OAO is on another level. These guys trained together since day one. They are thick as thieves. They know what the other one's thinking.
Well, and that's it. You just saw the way Snoop pulled Hunter across the ring to get him in the position so Snoop could be tagged in. And now look at what Snoop's doing.
Uh-oh.
And Lance Lude now with the answer. You know what? If you can't beat him, join him here. Ducks now going right for Snoop strikes. And now here's Hunter going after Rob Killjoy. Wow. Drop kick by Killjoy to Hunter Law. Hunter's in a really bad spot there.
I'll say the height on that drop kick from Killjoy, really incredible.
And what are we looking at here? Killjoy superplex to Hunter Law. But a frog splash from Snoop strikes. Here's Lance Lude. Where did he come from?
From out of nowhere, Lude putting his own body on the line to break up the pin.
You see the tattoos of Lance Lude looking like wings. Truly believe these Ducks can fly as the dueling chants continue here from the FIP faithful. We got a fun atmosphere here tonight. To say the least, you see we got like a mosh pit on the stage.
Right.
People all over the Orpheum here. It's nothing like FIP as Snoop strikes and Rob Killjoy fighting center of the ring. What a way to formally get things started here tonight, Zach.
No kidding. And the science has gone out the window. This is a slugfest in the deep parts of Ybor. You want to look up FIP in the dictionary. This type of brutality is what we talk about.
Wait, Snoop caught by Killjoy, and what a spinning forearm by Killjoy. They are rocking Snoop strikes. Oh, but Hunter Law not only saving Snoop, but is he going to use Snoop as a weapon? Indeed. What a hurricanrana.
A save followed by a tee-up. That's a friend.
However, Lance Lude catches Hunter Law, but Lude with the answer for Hunter with that elbow. Snoop, though, what a slide through, and oh no.
Oh! Splitting the wishbone there.
Expect a few more octaves out of Lance Lude after that. I hope he was not planning for children. Here's Rob Killjoy, gets out of the way of Snoop strikes. Killjoy's now fighting off both members of OAO.
Say Killjoy made me crazy enough to make this work. Oh no!
Oh, instead, tandem offense. What a release. Nelson suplex there, and they're not done. Here comes Snoop strikes. Catching Rob Killjoy in the corner, and Hunter's already there.
Say as soon as, whoa!
Snoop taking out Coach Mikey. Lance Lude, tornado DDT by Hunter Law to Rob Killjoy, pinfall. No, not enough to put away the Ducks.
At a certain, the look on Hunter Law's face tells the story. At a certain point, you ask, what is it gonna take? These Ducks refuse to be plucked.
And you can see Rob Killjoy doing everything he can to try to regain his faculties, but Snoop Strike's already in the ring. And this is not good. Are they thinking off with his head?
No, wait a second.
Yeah, Lance Lude holding on to Snoop, and it said Hunter Law's been rolled up, but
he's not the legal man. Oh, no!
Malfunction at the junction there.
That's going to make for a very awkward ride home.
Yeah, Savat Kid catches Snoop Strikes. Hunter Law, though, tossed out by Rob Killjoy. What could this be? Got a couple guesses. What do you got?
I was going to say, the Ducks may solve a mystery or even rewrite history here. We are on the ground floor of Launchpad McQuack.
Took too long to set that up. Snoop Strikes got out of the way of the launch pad, and instead here, Lance Lude's wiped out. Killjoy again finds himself 2-on-1 situation.
Oh, reverse run! You gotta be kidding me!
And there's Snoop's sliced bread. But we're not done yet. They
Coach
called
Mikey
it.
pleading on the outside for his Ducks.
Pinfall. OAO victorious.
Here are your winners. Hunter Law, Snoop Strikes, OAO.
What a matchup. What a showing by both teams here at Everything Burns 2020. But the reality of the situation is horseshoes, hand grenades, close is not good enough. OAO with a big win here tonight. Ducks coming up just a little short, but if I know anything about the Ugly Ducklings, they will be back here at FIP to fight another day. But the question is, this is not the last match here tonight for OAO. Later on this evening, it'll be Troy Hollywood facing off against Leon Ruff. If you're watching us right now on Facebook Live, you gotta join the club. Club WWN, $9.99 a month. You get all WWN events live, Evolve Wrestling streaming live, and our entire library, all video on demand. You know you wanna stay tuned. And look at the OAO stealing the rubber duckies from the fans, and the disrespect here.
Coach Mikey attempting to resuscitate one of the little ones here. He's a man of many talents.
I can say this with confidence, there are only one set of Ugly Ducklings, and for sure only one Coach Mikey. No rubber duckies were harmed here tonight.